This is the GlocalMe U2. So this is the GlocalMe U2. This is effectively a MiFi really that you take with you, and it gets you nice 4G service, and you go to GlocalMe for top-ups. So we have it in a rather nice box here with a wee pull string there, and it comes with a sheath type thing for you to sheath it with. And we pull out this little drawer here, and we've got the GlocalMe inside. So on top we have the user manual, which has all the bits and pieces that you would want to know, what the buttons are, what the lights are and things. But we'll go through that here and now. There we have some information there on bands and technical specifications if you want to pause and have a quick look at it, see if what you need is there. Effectively what you do is you top this up and then take it with you. Oh, does it have a list of the countries? To, well, I'd like to say anywhere in the world, but I'm sure there's some kind of restriction somewhere along the lines, and you'll get 4G wherever you go. And that's about it. It's a big battery with a 4G modem built into it. And it looks quite nice. I'm guessing this is an antenna here, or well, actually it's probably some kind of lanyard connector, because you get a pretty little lanyard with it. So you can have it dangling from your wrist whilst you're browsing the internet in Nepal or somewhere. I bet that's one country that isn't covered or something. I'm just throwing that in there. So you charge it via a micro USB. And then it should go. We have an along here we have a power button on the side, and there looks to be an LED or button, possibly actually that's a reset button maybe there. Well, I suppose the instruction manual will tell us. Then we have, we'll take off this protective film. We have a Wi-Fi notifier there, signal and battery. Then these are, well, 4 LEDs that don't actually line up, so there's 4 of these and then 3 of these. Then we've got GlocalMe there. Down the bottom we've got the USB charging. Nothing along here, save for the lanyard thing. And then on the back we have the IMEI and a QR code that probably takes you to the app. Scan the QR code for the app download, activate the device with the account, start the device with the power button, and you can connect to the network when the signal light that keep on. The Wi-Fi name and password is the same as the SSID and PWD. And then down there we have details of, there's a 3500 milliamp hour battery capacity, 3.8 volts, 13.3 watt input, DC 5 1A, in case you can't quite make that out because it's kind of difficult under this light. Okay, so we'll turn it on and see what happens. We have some battery. The battery icon has lit up, and we have, there's a Wi-Fi and signal, and then there's 4 dots across there, and it's all gone away. So we've got Wi-Fi flashing. Okay, so that takes us to the GlocalMe Android and iPhone app download, which is an APK apparently, as opposed to being through the App Store. Okay, so it could be anything that we're downloading. Or I'd rather get it from the Google Play Store because, well, just for the obvious reasons. There's not too much information on it. There's 5,000 downloads, 3 stars, some new bits and pieces, and people giving it fairly good reviews. So fair enough, fairly small. We'll just open her up. We'll set this there. Global connectivity, local pay. More choices, switch freely. And fast internet, share together. Okay, so after a quick activation email was undertaken, we scan the QR code of the device. Like so. Activate. And successful. Basic information has to be input. Ha! ID, card and passport number. No thanks. According to relevant regulations of communications industry, customers need to register using real name in order to get data service. All your information will be kept confidential and won't be used for any commercial purpose. I don't want to give them my passport number. Okay, so we're in. We didn't have to give over our passport number. We could actually just skip it. You can see it's pay as you go. There's currently no balance on it. I was assured that it was going to be topped up, but obviously not. How to save your data. We've got a rate of 5 cents per megabyte with a daily cap of €10. 5 cents per megabyte. Right. Under my account, we have an area for us to top up. We can bring up our purchase history and our data history. Okay. Under data store, we have the top up feature, buy packages, and your popular destination. So you can buy a package if you happen to be heading to, let's go to America. And we get 300 megabytes data package for €6. I don't understand why the pricing's in euro whenever I selected the United Kingdom. North America, 1 gigabyte for €12. 3 gigabytes for €29. Okay, let's try somewhere a wee bit closer to home because there's no roaming charges here. If we're going to France, 300 megabytes is €5. 1 gigabyte is €10. Mediterranean 7-country 1 gigabyte data package. And if we're going somewhere as far afield as Taiwan, €3 for 300 megabytes. 3 gigabytes is €12. Right. Okay, well, I'm not going to top this up. So having a look at the device, we've got our IMEI, we've got the name. I guess for a company that's sending people abroad quite frequently, they might benefit from this sort of thing. Maybe the Sun or something that's sending a journalist off to China to cover some news event. They could bundle one of these rather than the person having to use their own data bundle or work networks or something like that. So you can top up as they want to go. However, those prices do seem to be a bit steep, especially for your average consumer. And I'm guessing we're not going to be able to do a speed test. However, it's 4G here, which I'm sure it's having trouble picking up anyway. We're not showing any signal there. Battery showing 4 bars. And was that full signal then? And we have online customer support up in the corner. And a QR code scanner. And that's about it. So it's a nice enough looking device. It's a bit plastic perhaps. It's nice that it's got a big battery, so it should last hopefully a good few days of holidaying. Although I'm not sure that many people will be wanting to pay these prices, especially given that under EU regulations now you get your roaming, or there's no more roaming charges, so you should be able to use your data bundle when you go abroad anyway. It's whenever you go outside of that, maybe to somewhere like the United States that might not be covered by your data bundle, mobile phone networks user agreement. I think Vodafone doesn't cover the United States, however 3 does. So you might need something like this to go along with you if you're not going to rely on hotel Wi-Fi networks or things. So yes, this has its place, I'd say, more in a business environment than for an average consumer. But it's nice to know these sorts of things exist, and you can have a little bit of peace of mind if you're paying €12 for 3 gigabytes of data if you're just heading out to Taiwan for the weekend. That should be more than enough. However, if you're, say, a journalist or something wanting to send back a bunch of HD video, then this is going to cost you quite dearly to be able to send that back. And you can't really rely on hotel Wi-Fi for a reliable connection or even a speedy connection, so 4G would be preferable. But that's the GlocalMe U2. We have another GlocalMe that we're having a look at currently with a screen and a larger battery. That I've been using day and daily because I've topped it up. So check the links below for that video. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments box below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and take care now.